out, man. Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. Alright. You already know. I want to give a shout out to Notification Gang and Key Talk Gang, even though they're really the same thing, for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go ahead and like the video and hit the bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video. Anyway, so as we're inside of a global pandemic right now, the very group that the United States have been fighting for about 20 years right now after they attacked us on 9/11, the Taliban and Al-Qaeda, pretty much what's happening right now. The Taliban has taken over Afghanistan, and when I say taking it over, I mean a hostile takeover. I mean they ran into the goddamn president's office in Afghanistan, and that nigga took the fuck off. I'm talking about this nigga fled the office. Just imagine somebody pretty much coming to America, trying to take over America. Let's just say China, for instance. They come into America and they run inside the president, the White House, and all of a sudden the president gets up and just runs off, and now they've got control. That's pretty much what's happening in Afghanistan right now, but it's way deeper than we can ever imagine. All the citizens over there in Afghanistan right now are so much in fear of the Taliban that there's airplanes, there's actual footage of airplanes taking off, and as the airplanes are taking off, people are literally grabbing onto the wheels of the airplane, grabbing onto the wings of the airplane, just so they can pretty much, they rather fly outside the airplane attached to the airplane than to be in the same place with the Taliban. And you know, the reason that plane says U.S. Air Force, because we have had people over there, like I say, for about 20 years, and we've been pretty much the ones keeping the Taliban from taking it over, and I do believe that's the last airplane that'll pretty much be coming from over there, and that's why you see everybody trying to catch on to it and waving, like, no, take me, take me, take me, but the plane can't hold everybody, and everybody else that's left over there sadly may end up a pack. And the crazy part about it, pretty much those that have taken over the White House, the news report cameras was on them, and what a lot of them was saying was some foul stuff towards America like they always do. The official report says the fall of the cabal Sunday left the Biden administration facing once unthinkable prospect whether and how to engage with the Taliban or cede all influences in the country to an extremist group that brutalized Afghans and harbored Osama bin Laden as he planned attacks on America. The sudden exile of President Ashraf Ghani, which is pretty much the president, the guy that ran out of his office, they said just hours after President Biden and Secretary of State each assured him full American support, gives the Taliban little incentive to negotiate a transitional government for a country in crisis, said two U.S. officials involved in the discussions inside the administration. The official said Mr. Ghani fled his country without telling his cabinet or leaving plans for a governmental handover. That has all been ensured by the Taliban's ascent of power. So pretty much, man, the Taliban got the whole Afghanistan shook. I'm talking about, they say the president left without no notice to nobody at all. Typically when they leave, they at least let their cabinet know, hey man, I'm gonna be leaving, they're gonna take over, here's a good plan of action. They say this nigga just got up at this chair, walked off, and left. So everybody's wondering, is the U.S. gonna go help out? They've been there for 20 years, they can't just all of a sudden leave and expect things to be smooth like that. But the president, Joe Biden, said, hold up, if we've been over there for 20 years, they pretty much had 20 years to prepare for us to leave, so we stayed over there even another year or another month, it's really not gonna make a difference. They got to be able to fight for their own self.
Their own future. We could not provide them was the will to fight for that future. There's some very brave and capable Afghan special forces units and soldiers. But if Afghanistan is unable to mount any real resistance to the Taliban now, there is no chance that 1 year, 1 more year, 5 more years, or 20 more years, U.S. military boots on the ground would have made any difference. Here's what I believe
Anyways, do y'all agree with the president that we should pretty much just stay out the way and let them fight for their own self? Or since we did go over there, been over there for 20 years, do y'all think we should still help them out as well? Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal.